Bop, 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 bop.
You know, where's this shit? I love it. I love it. I fucking love it. I love that music that I use to start going live. It's awesome. And it's a free copyright like tune as well. Yeah. How you doing, Jez? You all right, mate?
All good, my mate. I'm all good.
Hmm?
That's what I like about that in my new intro. They can't.
I love you. I love your new intro. Love
they can't copyright me because I bought the music, and B rather, not C, B. They wouldn't have a clue what it is. It's a catch out of a song. So
yeah. You know what? It's kind of inspired me to like do like a build a bonfire, because we have this song, and I think a lot of teams have this song as well. Build a bonfire, put the Derby on the top, put the Leicester in the middle, and burn the fucking lot. And it's like, if I can sort of get that together with like a few sort of like, you know, you've inspired me on this sense. If I can put that together with a few like video points of scoring the goals, you know, like fucking Terry Francis scoring that goal and all that kind of stuff, I think that would be absolutely amazing. So yeah, I've got that in mind.
Okay, look forward to that then.
I've got it in mind to sort of do that. I mean, I know like a lot of people would turn around and say like, you know, it's like, you know, you keep going on about your 2 stars, but at the end of the day, if you won 2 stars, would you go on about it? Of course you would.
No.
You would though, wouldn't you?
I don't keep going on about we've got a gold one.
Yeah, but you keep going on about George Graham, and the Invincibles, so
I don't go on about the Invincibles at all. I go on
about you do. You go on about them.
No, I go on about George Graham because, in my opinion, he's the best manager we've ever had.
Yeah.
For the 9 years, he won more than any other manager. So, to me, he's a.
Yeah, but you're talking about history. Why are you talking about history?
Well, history's important.
It is. History is what makes you what you are. That's the point, isn't it? That is the point. History is what makes you what you are. If you didn't have the history, you wouldn't be what you was. No. What you are, you wouldn't have anything. So well,
if you
why
didn't
would you not keep going on about it?
Yeah, you won your 2 lovely stars in history in the 80s. 40 years ago.
Yeah.
So,
but it makes us what we are, basically.
Yeah, it's something to be very proud of. That's fact.
Yeah, 100%. Big up, Dale. How you doing, bro? You want to come on? You can jump on.
Yeah,
no problem on that one whatsoever. Let me just get the stream on here as well and drop it in here. And we can go on from that. I got like 4 subs from like sharing your stream. So yeah, big up to you, bro.
Say again? Sorry?
I got like 4 subs from like being on that stream earlier by sharing it.
That's good.
Mm.
That's good. That's what it's about. It's called the community.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot, to be honest. That stream, really enjoyed it.
Yeah, they're a good bunch of guys. You know, you included. And yeah, I mean, you know, people say, "Oh, why you got a?" Well, no, not one person has said why we got a Forest fan on. Well, the reason I got you on is because I wanted your opinion on the FA Cup because you're the only fucker that I know that's actually in it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's no point us talking about it because we're not in it. So at
100%.
least you boys are. So I respect your opinion on the FA Cup and the chances of you guys going on to win it. So hey,
Yeah.
hope you do.
100%. I mean, that would be amazing if we could win the FA Cup and then like finish top 3. You know, that would be absolutely it. What an amazing season. I mean, what I said from before, I said like I'm looking for like top 12 or just not be fighting relegation. What we're doing now is just insane. And what did I say to you? What did I say to you before? I said, like, the manager I would want is Nuno.
True. You did. I agree.
And I was absolutely right in that respect as well. When do you think that you're actually going to get a manager that knows what he's doing?
That's a what a question that is. What a question that is.
Yeah.
I can only answer that by saying no time soon.
No, I don't see it. I think, the thing what I see with Arsenal is I see so much potential there, but a manager that hasn't got a clue of how to tap into it. That's what I see with Arsenal. You know, there's so much potential here, but a manager, he's fucking clueless, bro. He's fucking clueless.
Well, he is. I mean, it is just a shambles. Yeah, of course. Yeah, we had the trolls in the chat tonight. I'm sure they're just having a joke.
Yeah, I saw a few things. Yeah, I saw a few things.
I'm sure maybe one of them wasn't. Maybe one was serious. But, you know, this guy is totally out of contention. Anybody honestly believes that this guy is going to win the Champions League?
Yeah, no.
You need to come back to the real world because
whatever
we're on, dear God.
100%. I don't understand anybody would look at it like that. There's no way on this planet that you're going to win the Champions League. No way.
No, not happening.
Yeah, the only way you're going to win the Champions League is if you get a few like vast decisions.
I think we're going to need more than a few.
And
I think we have to have a team, Real Madrid down to 9 men. And then
I'll be honest with you, mate. I hope you don't, because I'm getting tired of listening to this Arteta hate all the time. I'm actually getting tired of it. So it's like I'd rather you have somebody else in your in your management style that can actually do something with this team. Because I actually do think there's a team there. There's 100% a first 11 team there. But the problem you've got is no depth. No depth.
Well, we know that. I don't think there is a first 11 there.
I think there is a first 11 there.
I don't think there is. Odegaard goes, he's woeful, goes missing too much.
Apart from a striker.
Yeah, obviously, we don't have an out-and-out striker.
If
you put that first 11 out, that should be a first 11, no striker. I mean, let's get it right. I mean, discounting myself, the stream I did the other night with 2 fans that go week in, week out, right?
What stream did you do last night anyway?
Huh?
Who was you on with last night? Who was you whoring with last night?
No, Tuesday when I did our best squad. Best.
Yeah, but you had one last night at 8 o'clock.
Oh, no,
you whoring with?
No, I was on Rashid's channel, part 2.
Right. Yeah, Rashid's
yeah. But DJ and Kenny, discount, in my opinion, not one of the current Arsenal players got in our squad. The squad of 17 players.
That was telling. That was telling.
So that says it all, I think, and that's discount my opinion. Pretty much what we had a debate about a few players. Should they be in? Should they not? Should they? Yes, no, and eventually we sort of agreed. Yeah, okay, that player can't make the squad. And out of 17 match day players, one player from the current squad got in there.
That's it. That says a lot. That says a hell of a lot.
And all 3 of us agreed at the end, right? My last question was, with this squad, who should be the manager? All 3 of us went Jules Graham.
100%. Yeah, so I said in the chat, gotta be George Graham. Gotta be.
So that pretty much sums it up, really.
I think it also says a lot about the fact of, normally if you would ask that question to most football fans, they will at least put somebody who's in your team now into that first 11, and you didn't put any of them in. You didn't even put any of them on the bench.
None of them on the bench. Not one.
That's crazy, that is.
When you look at the players we've had over the history, and we were going back 70s and through, majority of them were late 80s, 90s into the 2000s.
Yeah.
In fact, actually, let me tell you, I can't actually. I think we only had. Oh, we did. We had one player from the 70s, John Radford. I said a couple from back in the day, but our starting lineup was Seaman, Dixon, O'Leary, Adams, Ashley Cole, Rocky Rowe, Vieira, Brady, Pires, Bergkamp, and Henry.
Yeah. I thought your choices were absolutely spot on. But it's if you look at it the players you've got now, but I mean, even if I was to do it for Forest, I don't think I'd pick any of the players that's in our team now, either. It just goes to show how much it's fallen. to be honest.
Yeah, fact.
Mm.
You look at the great teams that you had under Brian Clough.
Mm.
I mean, there were some amazing players there.
100%. 100%. Totally.
You can't.
And I would totally put those in over the players that we've got now. 100%.
I mean, in the chat, people were saying, wouldn't you put in, the greatest debate was Xhaka.
Mm.
I said, no. He had one great season. It was the only season he actually turned up.
Yeah, exactly.
He totally disregarded the fans and the club.
Mm.
He threw his shirt and the captain's armband on the floor. He should have been gone the next week.
Mm. Mm.
He did it with Guendouzi, with Morpay.
And I quite like Guendouzi, to be honest.
I thought his quality was impetuous, but he showed some balls.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we ain't got many players nowadays that have got those kahunas.
Mm. Yeah. I think that was where his mistake was, so showing some balls.
Yeah.
Because with Arteta, if you show that kind of thing, then you're going to be going against him. So I don't think you're going to make any headway with Arteta in that respect.
Mm.
That's just my personal point of view, but it's like, I mean, I'm not being funny, and I've said this to you before. I don't give two fucks about Arsenal. You know, I care about Forest. So, you know, I'm happy with what we're doing and what we've got. You've got what you've got, and yeah, fair enough. But yeah, you've got a manager that hasn't got a fucking clue.
Why is there nobody in the chat? Is this live?
Yeah. Well, we've got two people in the chat, apparently, according to what he's saying up there. Dal was in here. I don't know if he's still in here. But we've got two people in the chat at the moment. So, I don't know. And then, you know what? I tell you what, like, since I've started doing this, I did it on Twitch, right? And I was like talking to nobody, yeah. And there weren't anybody in there. And I got used to like just keeping the show on, regardless how many people are in here or whatever. When you're on your own, it's a difficult sort of thing, but I can just keep talking anyway. I'm just one of those, I can just keep fucking going on, and I'll just keep rambling on about anything. I think that was a really good thing that I did, getting used to just like talking to nobody, you know? And so I don't really take that much notice of it, to be fair.
No, I was only asking because it's good to have interaction, that's all.
It's always good to have like interaction in the chat, but it also before people sort of come into it, you know, and sort of start saying things and stuff like that. We also got like you've got fucking Lee Gunners doing his stream about what he's doing and stuff like that. So we're all interconnected in that respect. So I don't give a shit. I'll be honest, I don't give a shit. I'll keep dropping the stream into the chat.
Well, it's in there. It's in there. The link is in there.
To be honest, yes, when it comes to me, I don't really give a shit. how many views you get or anything like that. I just enjoy like having a chat with people. You know?
Get that?
So that's all that matters to me because I live on my own. So this is the only sort of interaction I have. I mean, I've been out today. I've had a fucking awesome day today. Went for a walk around the park, and then I ended up at the pub. And then I started fucking having a few drinks and stuff like that. Makes no difference to me. I don't like people anyway, so.
Okay. Fair enough.
I've always been the kind of person that don't like people. I don't know why, but I just don't. Because the thing is with people, you never know how to take them. You know? And it takes time to sort of work out how they are and all that kind of thing. So I've never been bothered, to be honest.
Yeah, I must admit. I mean, I like talking to people. I just like having an interaction with different people. I hear you. I do hear you. I mean, yeah, there are some fucking absolute arse wipes about. And it's like, really? I really haven't got the time to talk to you. You're just talking bollocks. There are certain YouTubers like that, and I'm like, really, I just can't be bothered to listen to you. You're just saying stuff to the fact of saying it. You know, you know, one of them. You know, I'm talking about. The guy's an absolute arse wipe. I'm just like, really, you just say bollocks. I don't really believe that half the time you mean what you're telling me. You're doing it for get your subs up and everything, you know. But when it all goes wrong, will their castles come tumbling down? I don't know.
Exactly. That's the thing. You'll always get found out. You'll always get found out on here. And that's why I always keep it real. And just, you know, I'm not going to get found out because I always talk it real.
The thing is, when you do it, I do it, there are other people. When you actually speak the honest truth, you know what I'm saying? You can ask for no more than that. You might not be the most popular out there. You're not talking bullshit.
Well, Pepsi.
You're not talking bullshit, are you? You actually say it as you see it. And that deserves more respect than the idiots out there that actually just talk absolute dog shit.
It is, but the problem is, though, Jess, is the people that talk absolute bullshit, they get no end of people going in there and stuff like that. I mean, I don't have no issue with the people that talk shit. I have issue with the people that follow them. Because I can talk shit as much as I like. But if people follow me, they are the issue. You know?
I do have a problem with people that continually talk shit. Because unfortunately, they mislead people. There's a lot of younger people that I've said this before. When there's a young person, right, they will follow the crowd because if somebody says, "Oh, you've got to watch this bloke on YouTube because he knows what he's talking about," la 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 la, and they won't disagree with it. They don't want to be unpopular because it's only when it comes to a certain age group that you actually decide to think, actually, this is bollocks. I don't agree with this at all. And this guy's talking absolute dog shit. And then that person says to the guy that said, "Oh, you've got to watch this guy." might turn around and say, "What the fuck are you talking about? This guy's a wanker."
Yeah.
That doesn't happen
Yeah.
until an older age of somebody around the age of 18, 20, 22. Because by then they've got their own thought, their own mindset. Their brain has developed to the point that they say, actually, I don't give a shit about being unpopular. I'll say my mind and I'll tell you that you're talking bollocks.
The thing is, though, Jez, we're old school. We're old school. The way the world's gone now, it's not old school. It's like what they indoctrinated to think, you know. But we're old school. We always tell it the same way as it is, you know. We always tell it like it is. And that's always going to be a bone of contention nowadays, you know. So you're not going to grab everybody nowadays. No way.
Well, it's no different, right? Point of fact. Right, my grandson was an Arsenal fan until he got his other granddad is a devout Brighton fan. Right, so he lives on the south coast. I get that. So now, because of that, all his mates at school are Brighton. Well, not all, vast majority are Brighton. So now he's a Brighton fan. Although he's got a Real Madrid goalkeeper's shirt, work that one out. So I understand it because he's that age. He's 10. He wants to be part of the group. He wants to be part of the team. Yeah, he doesn't want to be controversial. He wants to be part of the get-along team. And that's kids. That is kids. But when you get people of 18, 16 to 18 doing it, then I'm thinking you're just a wet wipe because make your own mind up. You've got a brain, you've developed, you're probably intelligent to a point, and you can actually say, actually, I disagree with what you're telling me.
I think you know what? What you just said is spot on because people nowadays and these young kids and all this, that, and the other, they just take a certain point of view and just go with that. And I've always been like a question everything type of person. You know? I've always questioned everything. I'm a very sort of analytical person and I question everything. And as soon as you stop doing that, that's where your issues come in.
Totally agree with you. I was always like that at school when I was doing my O levels and that. I used to sort of say to the tutor, I used to love physics, absolutely loved physics. Right?
Yeah.
To say, I mean, I used to question stupidly. I'd say, I'm not sure this theory is actually right. How does this guy come to this theory? Thankfully, I had a very, very good physics teacher. He would go the extra mile, and he used to say, all right, meet me after class, and we'll go into this a little bit deeper. The other kids just wanted to fuck off out. Right, they wanted to fuck off out for lunch or what, and he'd say, right, stay behind, and for 10 minutes he'd say, right, what's your problem with this? And I said, well, I'm not sure about this theory. I don't think it works. And he was a brilliant tutor, brilliant. And he'd sit me down and he'd go, right, well, look, let's break it all down. And I go, yeah, all right, I can see it now. I can see what you're telling me, but I didn't understand it, and I didn't really see what you're saying. And he said, well, no, look. And he'd say, look. And then he was very, very good. And he'd say, if you want to read more about this, go to the library at the school and get this book out. Read about this. And if that's what will make you understand. And he was fantastic, this guy. I don't know if there's teachers like that anymore. I really don't know. There probably are. But he used to sort of like make me change myself.
Yeah.
He'd say, well, why don't you agree with it? I go, well, I don't understand the theory of how he's come to this. And he'd go, right. And he'd sit me down for 10 minutes after the class, if it was lunchtime or something like that, and say, right, look at it, blah, blah, blah. Look at it from this point of view. This is how he came to this theory. And that really helped me develop my own way of thinking and say, well, actually, yeah, I get it now.
That's a good teacher. I
still question things. I still question. I say, no, I don't fucking agree with that. I don't understand what you're telling me. And so I'll now, as a grown adult, I will go off and do my own research on it and say, well, actually, you are correct.
You should always do that anyway. You should always like go and do your own research and look into things and things like that. Because if you get easily led like that, you're going to get easily led by scammers or whatever.
Yeah.
And you don't want that. So Pepsi says, question, do you think it's wrong to wear another team's shirt from outside UK? I'm always Arsenal for life. However, I do wear classic European club shirts. You wear whatever you want, to be honest.
I haven't got a problem with that.
No.
I honestly don't think that's a problem.
No.
If that, I mean, I said earlier a minute ago, my grandson was originally Arsenal. He then became Brighton. Fair play.
Yeah.
And for Christmas, he wanted a Real Madrid goalkeeper's shirt. I said, why do you want a Real Madrid goalkeeper's shirt? And he said, because they've got the best goalkeeper. I went, fair enough then. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to argue with you. I went, okay. And I love it because for now, I don't see him as often as I like to now. But when I do see him, he's that age now where he'll question me and he'll take the piss out. Not nastily, but he'll come out with the comments. Why do you support Arsenal, Grandad? I said, because I've supported them all my life. Da 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 da. He said they don't win anything. So I said, when was the last time Brighton won anything then? And we'll have a laugh and a joke, you know. I mean, it's kids talk and everything, but he's getting to that time now, which I love it. He's questioning me.
Yeah.
You know, it's like we go fishing and he'll say, well, why are we doing it like this then? And I said, because I know the rig's set up for this particular point, what we want to do. I've said to him, he's getting massive into fishing now, massive, huge. And I said, so I've given him a load of books. I said, read up on it, learn it yourself. And I'm trying to do it old school because a lot of people now, they'll go to their parents will take them to a shop, spend 1,200, 1,500 quid, buy them all the gear. And they ain't got a Scooby-Doo. I'll watch them. Right? We go to day ticket ponds and they haven't got a Scooby-Doo what they're doing. Because I'm teaching them, take him down the local river. We don't fish, we just walk. And I'll say, that's a good spot there, look. And you say, why? Because there's a nice little eddy there under that bush and the fish will be holding in there. Because as the food comes down that river, it will circle in that eddy and they'll go for it.
Yeah.
It's called watercraft. You know, we walk down there and watch.
That's the best kind of like training somebody can do. You can read a book, you can look into a book and all that kind of stuff. But when you've got somebody who's actually teaching you right, that is the best way. And Pepsi says my all-time favourite player was Paolo Maldini. Sorry.
Maldini.
So I own 3 AC Milan shirts with his name on. Yeah, 100%. I mean, at the end of the day, I will only ever wear a Forest shirt because that's just my thing.
You won't wear a Forest shirt?
No, I will.
You said won't.
I will wear a Forest shirt. That's the only thing I wear.
I've only ever worn Arsenal shirts, I won't lie. I wouldn't disrespect anybody.
We got that Tottenham one though, ain't you? Where the white one that your missus made.
No, it's not a Tottenham.
That's a Tottenham shirt, isn't it?
It's not, no. It's white and black. It's not white and blue.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you have your team, and this is that and the other. So, I personally would never wear another shirt. I would never wear an off and off shirt with Forest Derby or whatever like that. I don't think Jez would ever wear Arsenal, Spurs off and off. No way. The thing is, this shit's tribal. This shit is tribal. It's always been tribal. It always will be. This like off and off shit is bullcrap. It's absolute bullshit.
I saw fans on TV at the Emirates wearing half and half scars, Arsenal PSV. What are you doing?
What the fuck is that all about? To me, I'll be honest with you, Jez, that to me says that the fans that's wearing those kind of things ain't fans. They're not fans. They're just doing it for a shock factor or
what annoys
for people to take notice of them.
They're spending 10 quid on that scarf, and that money is going to some muppet, right? He's making money out of that. And I'm thinking, what are you doing?
Yeah.
There's a guy out there, 2 or 3 guys probably, making money out of you, and you look a prick.
Yeah. It's absolutely ridiculous.
And I said to Kenny and DJ about it on an off-stream show. I said, you can remember back in the day, doesn't matter who it was, whatever team it was, you turn up at Highbury or the Emirates back in before the Emirates became the shithole it is, you'd have your in for that.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Wherever you were in the North Bank, Clock End, East or West, people looking at you going, what the fuck are you wearing?
Yeah.
But everybody's too frightened now. Nobody will do that now. They're too scared because they don't care, or they're the same sort of arse white brain mentality that those fans are anyway. They probably go around and go, "Oh, nice scarf, mate. Where'd you get that from? I want to get one."
Honestly, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's same with all this rainbow fucking gay shit. I'm not interested in that because I ain't gay. So why don't you just fucking why do we have to all of a sudden celebrate all this kind of thing when we ain't them kind of people? You know? Fair play if you want to be gay. If you want to be gay, 100% get on with being gay. Whatever. You do what you do. Don't keep trying to impress it on me with the away shirt, the Forest away shirt. I hate it. I hate it because it's like blue and pink. And it was like, well, I went on Facebook and they were saying fucking, why, which shirt do you prefer? And I said the third shirt. with the light blue. And they went, well, forests never been light blue. They've also never been pink.
No.
So what the fuck are you doing? Everybody's just so fucking in tune on fucking going on with the fucking narrative.
Well, you
and
look
just
at that one at Spurs,
trying to be nice.
Yeah, well,
Fuck off.
that canopy, it's the rainbow.
Big up, man, Flossie.
And that rainbow canopy. That's where the away end is. You go back 20 years, mate, that would have been burnt down.
No, of course it would.
That'd have been.
I don't. Look, at the end of the day, I don't agree with that. But at the end of the day, I do agree. Look, you do what you want to do in life. Yeah? I ain't got an issue with that. But when you start trying to put it on me and making me say that I've got to say what you think, fuck off. Never going to happen.
I think we'd better move off that subject, to be honest.
I don't care. Because it's like, this is the pub. So I don't care what subject it comes to. It's one of those things that just rolls me up and just winds me up. Bolgav says the off and off scarves seem to be a tourist thing. Yeah, it's not just a tourist thing, though, is it? It's sort of like an acceptance kind of thing.
Yeah, well.
And football's never been about that. I guarantee you now, like Jez has said earlier, if you went into a ground back in the day and you had an off and off scarf, good luck. You probably wouldn't have got out of there.
You would have got slapped up for that.
You would have got totally smacked up for that. That's not the way we go, because the thing is, football's tribal. It always has been, and it always will be. You know, I got 1 year ago just to remember the game I went to. Yeah, I mean, that's fair enough, but it's not, honestly. I mean, look, Borgav, you're in America. It's different. In UK, it was a tribal thing. And if you did that, you would have got slapped. Off topic, people at my work abuse the mental health system just to get out of doing a job they should be sacked. Yeah, I agree with that as well. So many people use this mental health thing nowadays. You know, I've been through it. I went through it. I was like going through it in my 30s, you know. And the one thing that helped me, and I'll give it to all of you, is meditation. I wouldn't be on stream right now if I hadn't done any of that. It is a real thing. I'm not going to say it's not a real thing, because it is.
I think there's way too many people now that call it, though.
You know what, Jez? It's become like the bad back. Can you remember, like, back in the day, it was always the bad back. I've got a bad back, so I can't work. So,
look at the fact, since the COVID lockdown, the amount of people crying mental health. Oh, it affects me. Oh, I was on my own. Oh, I can't work now. I just can't go back into society. Oh, it just did me in. Fuck off. Man up, show some balls and get out there.
Yeah, 100%.
If I had stabbed my business right now, and I had a bloke, one of my engineers ringing and said, "Oh, just I can't come in because of COVID. Oh, it really shut me down, and it's affected." I'd just say, "Well, fuck off then, mate, and get another job then."
Yeah.
See that? I don't care. I'll get somebody else. There's loads of people who want a job. I don't know where you live. I don't want to hear your problems. If you've just, I mean, I'm not that harsh, right? I did have a guy that did work for me. He had some general problems, real problems. I mean, but he went through shit. His wife fucked him off. He had 2 beautiful little kiddies. He went down a bad road. He got done for drink driving, so obviously he couldn't drive. Major problem, being an engineer. But I kept him on. I kept him on so that, because I knew he was a proper grafter and he was very, very good at his job. But I had him working with somebody else because he was suffering badly. But I didn't want to lose him. And I respected his what he was doing. And he was generally having a fucking hard time.
Yeah.
Proper, this woman had done him right dirty, right? And I said, no, I'm going to keep with you. And he came out of it. He bounced back. And from what I know, I haven't seen him now for 2 or 3 years. He's doing okay.
Yeah.
But he was genuine. He was proper fucking genuine. He'd never, ever let me down before. What happened to him? I thought, nah.
You know what the biggest problem is, right? Is because this like mental health thing's going around. Is you know as well as I know, yeah. You have bad days. You have bad days. You wake up in the morning, you're not feeling great or whatever, and we all have bad days. And the worst part about it is these people go to the doctor and go, oh, I'm having I'm not doing good, and all this, that, and the other, and they get on antidepressants, which is bullshit, by the way. I've took most of them, so I know I'm talking sense here, and they don't help you. They don't help you. They're placebos. They're not going to change your life. The only thing that's going to change your life is you. You've got to fucking break through the fucking cycle, break through it, think positive, which I always used to say is thinking positive. Just like bollock. Realise that it does actually make a difference.
I think, I mean, look, I shouldn't comment. I've never been in that position. I've been down. I've been kicked down at times in my life, but I've always been one that said, "Fuck it, I ain't gonna
exactly.
I'm not gonna be defeated. I'll come back and I'll win."
Yeah.
And thankfully, it's always gone eventually down my road.
That's exactly the way it works. So,
life, I think a lot of people now think it's an easy road and everything is a given. It's not.
Yeah.
You have to work for it. You have to earn it.
Yeah.
And
we've got complex brains.
We've been through some fucking shit times.
We've
had some terrible not relationship, but we've had some fucking drama. But we've worked through it. And there's been times when I'm thinking, fuck, I can't be bothered with this.
Yeah. But everybody's been there.
You get up and you fucking say, no, bollocks, I ain't going to be taken. I'm going to fight you, you bastard.
Yeah. I'm not going to be a victim. I'm not going to be a victim. I'm not going to be a victim. And I think that is what makes people what they are.
They'll take an easy ride and they'll say, oh God, oh, it's so difficult. I can't work anymore. It's just too. I was watching a program today, right? No, it was on the news. Right? It was this lady in a wheelchair, and she was complaining about where she lived. It's not suitable for a wheelchair. No, I felt sorry for her. It's not her fault. She's in a wheelchair, obviously all her life. I thought, you're lucky to have somewhere to fucking live. There are people out there living on the streets who'd love to have you live. All right, it may not be suitable. It's not 100% for you, right? But then again, it's not 100% for all of us to live at the fucking Savoy. Right? So be thankful. One of her complaints was, oh, as I go down my corridor, my hand on my wheel catches on the radiator. Well, that's unfortunate. It is unfortunate.
Okay, no.
But by now, I'm sure you could have learned to navigate that, right? Oh, well, I can't get into the bath on my own. Well, she had a disabled bath. The ones with the door on the side like this. Yeah, she had a fucking crane thing above the bath to navigate her in and out of the bath.
Yeah.
And my counters and my worktop and my kitchen are too high. Well, you're lucky to have somewhere to bastard live. You're not out on the street. We've got ex-servicemen, right, who served our country living on the fucking street with mental problems from stress.
PTSD.
And yet we're having, and don't get, I'll fucking lose it. And yeah, we've got all these arsewives coming across the fucking channel, right? Yeah. I've been out on a boat, Yeti, last summer. Right? 30 miles out we were, and we were watching this one coming across. We were watching it. Right? And the Coast Guard were helping them. To me, sorry, they should have thrown them a line, right? And we are halfway across the channel. So we were actually in international waters, not in English waters, not in French waters. They should have given us a fucking line and towed them back to France. And said,
but I mean, the problem is they, most of them are pieces of shit. They drop their like passports into the water as they're coming over, so nobody can actually know.
They're fit young men.
If you are on the point of thinking that people coming into this country with no background whatsoever, is a good thing, then there's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you, because those people could turn up to your house, decimate your whole family. Nobody knows who they are. There's no actual fucking reality to who they are or anything like that. Do you want those kind of... I mean, you get so many people like championing it and going, oh yes, then people need to be able to do that and all this, that, and the other. Fuck off. Fuck off. You don't know who they are. You don't know. They're never going to get caught for what they're doing. In England right now, there's like probably 12 or 15 rapes every day. So we're letting our women just get raped by these pieces of shit.
Up near, I live 11, 12 miles from Gatwick Airport. There are 2 hotels, and I will name them. Russ Hill Hotel, Britannia Hotels owns it.
Yeah.
Another one, Goffs Park. They are full fucking immigrants.
You know what? I'll tell you something right now, right? I'll tell you something right now.
Let me just finish. Charlwood, beautiful village, beautiful, very old, beautiful place, lovely houses, where Russ Hill Hotel is. You can watch them walk down the fucking hill, right, on the road. The crime rate has gone up 45%.
Yeah. Because, the thing that most people don't take into account is the fact that it's young fighting, possible fighting men that's coming to this country. If their country's that bad, why ain't they bringing the women and children?
Exactly.
You know, when guys go to war, they don't bring their women or children.
Well,
So it makes no sense.
Shall I tell you something really bad? Last summer, when we were out 30 miles out, and we could see the Coast Guard, the border patrol coming down, my mate John, who owns the boat, said, "Should we go and fucking ram them?" And I said, "Mate, you do that, you're going to be in deep, deep, deep shit." He said, "Do you know, Jez, I don't give a fuck." He said, "I see him all the time." He was ex-military guy. He thought this guy is 69, right? Proper. He fought in the Falklands, in the Paras, right? And he's proper there. He was in Northern Ireland and all that. And he said, "I don't give a fuck, mate. I'll just go and ram them."
Yeah.
And I'll sink the fucking lot of them. And I don't give a fuck. I said, "Mate, the border force are coming down there. They're 3 miles away."
Bro, if I could like get the right things to be stood on a cliff with an RPG, I'd fucking set a bazooka on. Because we don't want them here.
No, we don't want them here.
If you're illegal, you're illegal. Fuck you. If you're chucking your fucking passports out into the water before you get here, then you've obviously got some background that we don't need. And it's our women and girls are getting fucking raped left, right, and centre. And that is fucking. I'm not having that. Not having that. If I could change that and I could stop that, I would. Pepsi says, "I work in a warehouse with 4 floors. There's 2 people who refuse to work on 1 to 3 and stay on ground as they're scared of heights. They both fly in aeroplanes then when holidaying." Yeah. Look, the pub is the pub. And we say it the way it is. Yeah. And these people that's coming over, they're not good for anybody.
Nope.
If you're legal, fine. If you get legal, fine. If you come over illegally, then you're coming over for a different purpose. So fuck off. Get out of here.
Yeah, it is a difficult one. It is difficult because the French don't help, but we're paying them millions and millions and millions of pounds a year, and they don't do fuck all about it. Why haven't they got their border force out when they know where they're coming from? Calais, Dieppe, all that Boulogne, they know where they're launching from. So why aren't they?
The thing is, it's all by design anyway, because it's all by design for a civil war.
Well, I don't know about that, but
well, you think about it, right? They're filling all these hotels with like genuine fighting men. Yeah.
No, come on.
How do you think that's going to go?
No, what happened last year when what happened at Stockport, right? And people were fighting back, right? And rightly or wrongly, however you want to look at it, the fucking government defended the immigrants. People got sent to prison for it. Now, rightly or wrongly, the way you look at it, you got to look at it and say, well, was that the right way to go about it? Well, unfortunately, the common man reacted with a knee-jerk reaction to say, no, we're not having this no more. Fuck them. Yeah, fuck them. And we're going to fight them. Now, that could be eventually the way it goes in a big, big way. Because Keir Starmer is an absolute fraud.
Yeah.
Absolute fucking fraud. He supports these people by he doesn't do anything about it. He's an absolute fucking arsewite, right? I don't think he'll be here in another year, personally. I think the people The common man is already turning against them. The Labour government, which is supposed to be for the common man, the Labour worker, the blue collar worker, what's he doing? I've always said, I said to Barbs when he got in, how the fuck can you have a Labour leader who's actually got a title as a sir?
We need to stop this fucking 4-year term, because the 4-year term is about, in my opinion, this is the way you need to do it, right? You need to like turn around and say that if you're not delivering what you've said you're going to deliver, then everybody can get rid of you, like you've got in America with the impeaching.
None of them do it. Conservatives are no better. The Liberals aren't no better. And Labour. We are such pussies. This thing now today, right? With silly bollocks in America. Oh, he's going to put a 25% levy on British imported cars. All right then. All right, just say we ain't selling no cars to America then. The silly bastard, he doesn't realise. He doesn't realise the facts. 68% of car parts that are built on American cars come from Europe.
Yeah.
So that means their prices are going to go up in America.
To be honest, yes, I don't understand you.
We ain't. But the argument is that he was talking about high-end cars like Range Rover. Bentley, anybody in America buying a car of that premium ain't going to give a fuck about 25%. If you can afford to spend £300,000 minimum on a Rolls-Royce, Bentley, right, 120 grand on a top-end Range Rover, you ain't going to give a fuck about a premium. If you got that money, you don't care. Because you just say, oh, all right, fair enough, I'll pay it. But what that idiot doesn't realise is that GM Motors, the biggest car manufacturing company in the world, 68% of the parts in their vehicles come from Europe. So if BMW, Mercedes, Chrysler, for example, all their people carrier vehicles, all the engines are made by Mercedes-Benz. So Mercedes-Benz can say, all right, we'll charge you 30% more then. So that's a knock-on effect to Chrysler. So that 30% has then got to go to the American buyer. Because Chrysler no longer sell cars in the UK because their market dried because they were basically shit cars. My wife, she had two Grand Voyagers. Great cars until they go wrong. Then you try and get the parts at an exorbitant price. Both of them got scrapped because they weren't worth repairing. They're not lovely cars, beautiful. Bit plastic inside for my liking, but great vehicles. So, this is what this guy doesn't think about, right? He's not looking at the long-term picture. So if I was Keir Starmer right now tonight, I'm going, you want to put 25% on all vehicles sold to America from the UK, right? Well, then we'll put 25% on as well. So that means your customer now has got to pay 50%. I don't think.
Do you actually trust any? Because I don't trust any. I don't trust any one of those like politicians or anything like that.
No.
They're all out for their own fucking game. You know? I mean, it's like you look at like reform and you look at like the other things that's going on, stuff like that. If you really wanted to like get Britain back, you would all pull together and then deal with your petty shit afterwards when you get it, you know? And if you got all the problem is we always get divided all the time. And that is the issue. And that is why social media became like a big thing, because it divides everybody. You know, big up, Joanne.
Big up, Joe.
And it's like, you know, we're always getting divided, Jez, all the time. Even with films, we get divided. Snow White comes out. And it's like, oh, well, I don't like this, and you like this. And we're always getting divided all the time. We need to get fucking smarter. You know, people need to get smarter, because the fact of the matter is all these politicians are in it for their own fucking gain.
Of course they are.
You know? If you're in it for the country, fair enough. But you've even got Farage and all the reform shit going on right now and all that kind of stuff. And UKIP, you've got all the... And that is how these fucking motherfuckers get in. Because we keep dividing ourselves all the time. The only division I have, I have no issue with anybody, but the only division I have is football. You know? I'm a Forest fan. You're an Arsenal fan. That's the only division I have. Yeah? Other than that, they're always dividing us all the time. All the time. And we're thick enough to go with it.
Yeah, well, it's never going to change, mate, anytime soon. That's for fact.
It's sad. We're so easily manipulated.
Bounce for dinner. I'm getting cold. So
yeah, no worries, bro.
Great chatting as always. And
yeah, man. Awesome, man.
Catch you soon, my friend.
Awesome. Take it easy, matey. Cheers for dropping on.
Take care, man. Take care.
Yeah. Take care, mate. And Joanne says Labour are a nasty lot. Yeah, I mean, well, they used to be like for the working man at the end of the day. Not now. Pensions got to pay, TV license, etc. Nobody for eating. Oh, don't pay your TV. What? I don't pay no TV license. I don't watch TV anyway. Load of bollocks. Don't exactly agree with tariffs either. Yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, the only thing that I've got... Look, I'm not going to go into America because we've got shit in England. So I'm not going to go into that. I can't stand classic films, TV shows being changed to accommodate the woke world. Yeah, man, that's doing my nut. That is totally doing my nut. I sit and watch like a series and I can spot it straight away. It just does my fucking head in. Really does. It just switches me off. Yeah, Labour were always the party we've voted for years ago. Yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, guys, I don't vote. I don't vote for a simple reason. They're all the same. They're all the same. This is all by design, guys. This is all by design to get us in a certain situation. And what's the point of fucking voting? Can I come on for a bit? Yeah, man. Yeah, of course you can. Of course you can. Oh, let me drop the stream. But like I say, you know, America's America. They're doing what they're doing. You know, that's nothing to do with us. So I don't really take much notice on that. I voted reform. last election. I probably would have if I could have got in, but it took so long to actually get it sorted. I got the fucking letter earlier on that I could vote. I don't know. Look, at the end of the day, I don't know what's fucking going on in this country, to be fair. I voted Lib Dem. I wouldn't even vote. What's the fucking point? Because you vote. If you vote, you're fucking sort of giving chance for them to govern you. So I don't even vote. They're all the same, in my opinion. They're all exactly the same. They're all out for themselves. And that's it. I don't see no point in voting when it's like that. You ever heard of the New World Order and the Illuminati and all that kind of shit? Yeah? That's exactly what they're trying to do. So, yeah.
Hello?
Bargav?
Hello?
How you doing, Mo?
Hold on. Hello?
You're on cam.
Hello?
I can hear you, bro, but I
Hello?
can't see you on cam.
Hello? Hello? Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, there you go. There you go.
You're what was that?
No, so I had my AirPods, so I had to get them.
How you doing, mate? Long
Yeah, I'm
time
good.
no see.
I'm good. I mean, no, it was good chat, like about politics and stuff like that. So I was like coming on. No, just made some good points actually, like with just with everything. So I was like, interesting chat.
I don't really like going on about that kind of stuff, to be quite honest. But if it comes up, it comes up. It's the pub, so whatever comes up, whatever comes up.
I mean, it's just the world we live in, right? Like, I mean, because last year we had the election. I mean, Trump came into power, kind of like changed like the whole game in a sense, like put the tariffs on, like now he just tariffs everything. It's America first now. It's in a way it's been good. It's been bad because it's been good in a sense, like he reversed like a lot of the immigration stuff from like the last administration, because the last administration let like so much of the crime and stuff like happen. So he reversed a lot of that stuff. So now like there's a deterrent. But then it's like with the tariffs and stuff like that, it's also like you have no idea where it's going in that sense. So like the economy could be strong, it could go either way, but
I can understand like what he's doing with the tariffs if it is the way it is. I mean, it's like being a person from the UK. I don't really give that much of a fuck about it, to be honest, because it's like I see what's going on in my country, and I'm not that interested in what's going on in America. But at the same point, we follow suit. We've always followed suit. The only thing we've not followed suit on is having people with guns, you know.
Oh yeah.
And I have no issue with people having guns. I think you need that kind of thing, because at the end of the day, if shit goes down, you've got to have your protection, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's a deterrent for sure. Like, I mean, people think it's like Wild Wild West, but it's like a complete opposite. People don't completely shoot each other in a sense. It's not complete Wild Wild West. But
bad people shoot people. Good people don't shoot people. Good people actually have guns to protect themselves against bad people.
Also, like, knife crime is I mean, we don't really have as much knife crime to an extent.
Where are you based?
I'm in Florida, so Florida's pretty even keeled with that stuff. It's pretty conservative. There's a lot of deterrent. It's pretty. You can pretty much do whatever you want, but it's a family-centered state. Like, honestly, it's a pretty family-centered state. Everyone keeps themselves for the most part. So, no complaints about that one.
Do you own a gun yourself?
I can own a gun. I can get a gun tomorrow, but I don't own a gun. Like, no, that's just a personal choice. I can get a gun tomorrow. I've shot guns before, but I just don't. Keep on a gun. I mean, I just don't own one. That's just a personal choice. I just don't own one. But
I don't think you want to be in a world where you need a gun. To be fair,
I don't.
You don't want to be in a world where you need one.
I live in a community. I just don't. I live in a community full of cops too. So, like, I don't really need one. Like, there's agents around there's agents around me. Like, I live in a pretty safe neighborhood, so, like, I don't really need in a sense, like, there's no need for me to own a gun. So I like.
But it's always nice to actually have that kind of protection. You know?
Extra protection.
I mean, it's like I live in the UK, and I've got, like, when I go out, I've got my steel toe cap boots, stuff like that. And sometimes I'll put a screwdriver in my pocket as well, just in case anything happens, But I mean, steel toe cap boots in the bollocks is gonna fucking hurt people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt people, so I have no issue with that.
It's a
crazy world.
It's I guess I get that when you live in a big. It depends. Like, even though I live in a city, it's not really. I live away from people, so it's, in that sense, like, I can kind of, like, get away with that a little bit. But I guess, like, if I lived more in, like, a densely populated area, in a sense, I definitely would. I would probably opt for, like, I'll definitely opt for, like, more protection in that sense. I'd opt for, like, more, like, pepper spray and stuff like that for sure. That's just my. I guess that's just the way I'd probably.
Scout, you all right, mate? I like my guns as long as they come with roses.
Oh no!
Don't fall that, bro. Don't fall that, bro.
Whatever.
Yeah, he got a strike on his channel. I think I probably did, actually. What I said. But everybody knows what I'm going to say. Everybody knows the way I'm going to be. So if you have me on your channel, that's how it's going to go. Yeah?
Yeah. You can, you can get, like, a strike on,
I just keep it real. I keep it real no matter what channel I'm on or whatever like that. And I'll always say things that maybe could get people strikes or could get people demonetized. But if they're going to have me on there, then, that's what you're going to get, isn't it?
Yeah. YouTube's gotten, like, YouTube's pretty lenient for the most part, right?
Yeah.
for the most part.
I think it might be to do with like the Terry Brand saying that women playing football should take their shirts off and show their tits afterwards. But at the end of the day, I'm always going to be myself. So this is what it is. I don't apologise for that because I'm always just going to be myself. I like my roses as long as they come with the stone. And the AFC always says, yeah, you tell it how it is, and I respect it. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I do. That's what I do. That's what I am.
It's the way to
Never be any different.
Yeah, I mean, that's the way to be. That's the only way you can survive. That's the only way you can do it on YouTube. You get figured out on YouTube really easily. Like,
of course you do. Of course you do.
You get figured out.
Yeah.
All the time.
And that's the point. I mean, it's not just about YouTube. It's about how I've always been. I've always said it real. Even turn around to my mum and say, Mum, you're being totally fucking stupid right now. And she's like, oh, if I was there, I'd fucking slap your ass and all this, that, and the other. It's like, I've always been like that. I've always told it real. Always. I ain't gonna change. Even if I get monetized or whatever, I'm still not gonna change. So yeah, I'll have so many streams that get demonetized. Who gives a fuck? Never had the money before. So how am I gonna miss it? Yeah? That's the way I've always looked at it. I don't give a fucking shit.
Yes.
I will tell it the way it is, and that's it.
That's the way to be.
Hey, if somebody wants me on their channel, they want to get me 100%. If anybody turns around and says to me that, oh, you're going to come on the channel, but you've got to curb this and you've got to curb that, well, then I ain't going on the channel.
How much money did you pay Michael Jackson to promote Pepsi?
Thanks, Scalpo Fast, and I'll block my stones as long as they are rolling. We can keep this going. Yeah, man, I'm not gonna change for anybody. Nobody. My dad's tried to change me. My mum's tried to change me. They ain't doing it. So you must think you're some fucking special cunt to actually try and change me if they can't. Yeah. It's always going to be real at the end of the day. But yeah, I mean, like, what do you think of like Saka getting played against Fulham? Are you of the mind of just keeping him out, or what?
Yeah, I thought some people do heal quickly, but I actually wanted to rest him up. Honestly, I kind of it's like it's better to keep it. It's better to be safe than sorry. Give him a longer break, but maybe like a 30-minute cameo or something. You know, it's probably better. It's probably be the safer option. Navneri could do a job. Like, he's been balling. I mean, he's somebody for the future, man. Like, I think Navneri is gonna be somebody. I think Navneri could be the way Navneri's playing. He could be like England's. He could be an England star for the future.
100%. 100%.
So I still think he could do something.
But I think he's gonna get ruined as well because unfortunately, you've got a manager that hasn't got a fucking clue. So, unfortunately, he's probably going to get ruined as well as what Saka is. Scout says, yeah, you had a few more juices than usual tonight, you big bear. Yeah, I do fucking drop it down, bro. I do drop it down. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I still see us like not scoring versus Madrid. It's just like one of those. It's one of those sad realities I see.
Do you think you're gonna beat Real Madrid?
I don't think we're gonna beat Madrid. No, I think it's gonna be. I don't think we got. I don't think we got the firepower from Madrid. It's gonna be like. I think we got the defense to keep up with Madrid. I think it's gonna be like. I think we might be able to keep up because Saliba and Gabriel can keep us in the game, but I don't think we're gonna get. I don't think we're gonna get pammed. I think our defense is gonna hold.
But, all right, yeah, I think that's the only thing you've got, like defense.
So I think it'll probably be like.
I think you are gonna get slapped up though.
Yeah, you think we're gonna get slapped like 5-1? Like 5-0 or something like that? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think you are gonna get slapped up.
I think it'll be like 2-0 or something. It'll be like 2-0.
I think
I think Mbappe is gonna get some random.
I think it'll be more than that.
I don't think Mbappe is gonna show up. It'll be like some random Vinicius goal or like it'll be like some random like Vinicius goal or something like that.
Mama says I think he's had like 15 so far. No, 14. I've only had 14. No, she's on about beers. It's all about beers.
Oh, I thought you
were about 14, I think.
15 beers? Over the course of today?
Yeah, I'm a bit of a monster.
What's your favorite?
MJ was paid $5 million. AFC always is everywhere. Yeah.
What's your favorite beers?
Cruz Campo, bro.
Cruz Campo?
Yeah, did you get that in America?
Think so. Not really.
You see, mate, it's a lovely beer, but don't buy it from the bars.
Yeah.
In the bars, it's so expensive.
Cruz Campo. I don't. Maybe.
It's a Spanish beer. It's fucking beautiful, mate. It's fucking beautiful. And not 15 Champions Leagues. Mate, we're fucking in the Champions League next season. Hopefully, anyway. Yeah. Well, I'll ask you this, right?
Yeah.
What do you think about what Forest have done this season?
I think your midfield's played really well, actually. Your midfield is. I think your midfield is what's done it. It's your midfield's what's giving you your strength, actually. Like,
I think it's more to do with the counter-attacking style that we've got.
But I think it's that second level, though. It's like they give you that little like false sense of security, but they also counterattack really, 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 really well. And it's like they soak up the pressure really well. But they counterattack like, but they'll be really, really studied really well this summer. It'll be like the most studied.
The counter-attacking style is what we've always used. It's what we used in like the European Cup and all that kind of thing. We always wasn't the most like exciting team, but we was able to score when we needed to score. You know, so we always had that counter-attacking style kind of thing. And Nuno sort of brought that in. and he's also like signed. I think the signing of Milinkovic was massive with Murillo, because Murillo's a quality defender anyway, and he signed Milinkovic, and he just like fucking sorted the situation. So we can still sort of play like a low box style, and you can like keep commenting. Well, yeah, you're an Arsenal fan, so you know you can keep coming at us left, right, and centre, but we'll just keep you outside of the box.
Yeah,
and then eventually we'll get that break. That then we have to be clinical when we get that break.
yeah, but you guys also, like fat, like about like 20 months ago, like you tried like every single formation in the book. Yeah, it almost like when Nuno first came, like you guys tried, I think, or what you guys tried like every formation with the team, right? Like guys tried like so many formations, but none of them worked. None of them worked, and then like all of a sudden, Nuno came in.
Well, it did work because I mean it kept us in the season for two seasons.
2 seasons.
Even though we was fighting relegation, we still stayed in the league.
You stayed in
and
the league.
Then Nuno came over and sort of like got an amazing sort of synchronicity, or is it synchronicity or syncing, whatever. But yeah, I mean, he got the team playing the way that he needed them to play and stuff like that. I'm not going to diss Cooper because, I mean, if it weren't for Cooper, we wouldn't be in the Premier League now. So I can't diss him. I thought he was absolutely amazing in that respect. Pepsi says America has the Hulk Hogan real American beer, brother. Can't say that. I can't say that. Fucking Hulk Hogan, but yeah.
We also have the Stone Cold Steve Austin beer.
Yeah. And AFC always says, in my prediction for the first leg against Real Madrid, Arsenal 2, Real Madrid 2. The second leg, Real Madrid 3, Arsenal 0. It's not going to be a draw at the Emirates, mate. I'm sorry, but I think they had a really tough game against Atletico Madrid. And I think they're really going to pour it on against you guys.
Scored in like 3 minutes against Atletico Madrid.
Yeah. And AFC always says, your manager Nuno deserved manager of the season. What Forest have done is just remarkable. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, with the amount of wins that they'll probably give it to Slot though because of his first season though.
Yeah, I think you're probably right there. But then again, I mean, all Arsenal fans turn around and say like Arteta won the FA Cup with not his team. But if Slot wins the cup, it wins the Premier League this season. It's not his team either. It's Klopp's team. So is that going to come into effect? I mean, I don't think it matters, to be honest. Whoever, whatever, if you win the league, you win the league. And that's it.
That's the story right now of the Prem. It's a trend to like Madrid. That's the story of the Prem right now. There are Liverpool storyboards. I still think it's a bit harsh that they're calling him Judas. It's almost like they're holding him hostage. Like he can't. Trent's winning. Trent won Liverpool 2 Premier Leagues and like 1 Champions League, and he can't leave. He pretty much can't leave, and he's a traitor for like he's pretty much maxed out. he pretty much maxed out. And
Who ain't going to go to Real Madrid? If you get offered to Real Madrid, who is not going to go there? Because it's like they've got 5 Champions Leagues, you know, and they win a lot of shit. So who would not go there? I'll go there. If they turn around to me and go, "Do you want to come to Real Madrid?" I'm going there
for $500,000, £500,000 like.
Well, I think they'll probably offer me £1.50 to be honest, but I'll go there 100%. Of course you would.
Yeah,
who would not go to Real Madrid? There's nobody that would go to Real Madrid. Big up, Stephanie. How you doing? Love. No,
it's crazy. It's crazy because it pretty much maxed out. Like, I mean, like boyhood club, I get it, but at that point, like, maxed out everything, like won everything.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like harsh. I think it's a bit harsh. Like, they try to won everything, and Liverpool fans are going nuts. I think it's because like they can't get a transfer fee. I think it's because they can't get a transfer fee.
Yeah.
I think it's because they can't get a transfer fee, but
they always says like trouble is when Slot took over from Slot, they had a winning mentality because they have done it when Arteta won the FA Cup. The only players who are there are Saka and Tierney. Yeah, I mean, look, I get that. But at the end of the day, this is what it is. Yeah, he's the latest Galactico. I wouldn't go that far, to be honest. When the thing is, Stephanie, I'm just an absolute prick. And people like absolute pricks. So I'm doing well in that respect. When Real Madrid come knocking, it's a loud knock. Absolutely. Disgraceful behaviour from the Scousers. Yeah, they're always disgraceful. Look at the fucking Hillsborough. Look at the Hillsborough thing, right? They all talk it like, oh, it's not our fault and all this kind of stuff. It was your fault fucking jumping on the pitch and robbing fucking dead bodies. You know? I wasn't there, but I know people that was. And they was running on the pitch and robbing dead bodies. So give me a fucking break on that one. Wow, yeah, huge congrats on smashing 500 subs, 524, well-deserved legend. All to do with you guys. All to do with the dwellers in the chat.
So you can now get a monetization, right? For 500?
Well, I don't know. I had no, like, messages or anything like that, or any emails or anything. So I don't know. It might be 1,000. I don't know. I thought it was 500, but
I thought they changed it.
I did as well, but I've not had any notifications to say that I can like do a membership. Because my membership is going to be like £30 a month. That's what I'm going for. But it's not like offering me to actually do that. So I won't do £30 a month. I won't do that.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not about money. Never been about money.
Did you hear the? By the way, like the big Alphonso Davies, he got an ACL tear. He got an ACL tear playing for Canada.
Well, was he somebody you was trying to sign?
No. Alphonso Davies. He's the Bayern left back. He's one of the big. He's the Bayern big star. He plays for Canada. He's like the
No, well,
Bayern
I don't watch like other
the league.
nations' teams and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I'm not one of these people that does that. I watch the Premier League. I watch Championship every now and then.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't like follow most of the other. You know, like everybody turns around and goes, "Oh, I know this player. And I've watched him all day and all that kind of shit." Nah,
Yeah.
I don't do that. I have a life. So I just watch Premier League and the Championship League. That's it.
Premier League and Jefferson.
Yeah.
Sad. It's kind of sad.
Yeah, but you can't watch every fucking league.
No. He's just a big star.
You can't watch everything. I mean,
No.
that's just fucking mental.
Nah, I don't watch everything, but just like Champions League. For me, I just watch Champions League and
I don't enjoy watching like the. I watched the Italian league when Gaza went over there. I watched it a little bit, and it was like, well, this is kind of boring because they stand off people and stuff like that. I like watching teams who like press people and trying to make something happen, you know. So
Yeah.
it just bores me. Just bores me to watch other leagues.
I just watch the Prem and like Champions League usually. Like Champions League used to be. I liked it when it was like 6. I liked it when it was 6 match days. Personally,
how long have you been an Arsenal fan?
20 years. Like probably 2006, since 2006.
What made you like go to Arsenal instead of like Forest or whatever?
Well, I like the Champions. I started with the Champions League, so it was personally, I just like the way they stood up to Barcelona. Personally, so everyone around me was either Real Madrid. I pretty much. I just like the way Arsenal played. So I like the game first more than the history.
Hey, lad, okay, where are you?
I just got back from work.
Hey, big up, man.
Fucking dark place, bro.
I'm in the dark. Darkness is my friend.
I mean, I guess.
How you doing, man?
I guess like the way people in the US pick it up is like they pick it up because of the game. I guess like more so like the game. They pick it up more than the history. Like I think in the UK they pick it up more because of regional. They pick it up regionally.
In the US,
hey, what's up, man? In the US, they pick it up more like the game, and they just watch it and they pick it up based on the team, and there's a lot more like Man City. There's a lot more Man City fans. There's a lot more. I couldn't pick Chelsea. I couldn't pick Chelsea. There's a lot more. A lot of my friends picked like Man City. I picked Arsenal. Like, but I'm like the only one that hasn't seen. I haven't seen my team win Premier League, Champions League, or anything. So.
Your team is Arsenal, not Bargav.
Yeah, that's the only thing. I'm the only one that hasn't seen my team win anything.
Same.
Hence the anger.
It's a shame. You know what? I'm gonna go to my room and I'll show you some memorabilia I have of your club.
Hey, my younger brother is a Man City fan. He's seen it.
Big up to him. At least he chose the right club.
He reminds me every year like how he made the right decision. He's seen his team win like every single year. He's seen you see his team win every single year. So it reminds me of that every year.
After always says it, he said the Hawkman forgot to pay his light bill. I think he's like a Batman villain.
Yeah.
He's like a Batman villain tonight. Can't really see him. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, it is what it is. And yeah, I don't like Arsenal, to be honest. I don't like Arsenal. I don't like Manchester City either. You know? Because I'm a Forest fan.
That's because
that's the only team I like.
Out of the top 6, like, but do you like any of the top 6 though?
No. I'm
Yeah.
a Forest fan.
That's like
I'm Forest till I die. You all can go fuck yourselves.
Yeti, you know what? Big up to Forest.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it has rich history. It has rich history. I will say that.
Yeah,
Forest
absolutely. You can all go fuck yourselves.
We have won.
Hey, Brian Clough is a good man. Hey,
you can all go fuck yourselves. Every single one of your teams can go fuck yourselves. But I'll still have you on the channel. And I'll still have you to say what you've got to say. But at the end of the day, you know,
you know what? I'm gonna log in from my laptop, and we can have a conversation.
Does he still have the best like goal ratio like Brian Clough for Sunderland before he broke his ACL?
Oh man, his fucking goal ratio was amazing. 256 goals, I think it was.
I think it was like 90. It was like 90 goals or something before he broke his ACL. In that like one.
Yeah, he had like 256.
256
goals, I think, something like that. He was an amazing player and an amazing manager.
That's crazy. He was one of
all that.
And he could talk. and he could talk and he could talk.
Exactly. Yeah, mate, I molded myself on him. Yeah, and that's why I talk.
And his son. What did and his son could do stuff too, right?
Oh well, Nigel Clough. I mean, I wasn't like mega sort of into him or anything like that, and I don't think Brian was either. But obviously, he's his son. But he used to like proper go into him on what he did and stuff like that. But yeah, you can understand that. I mean, if you achieve these things, then you expect. I think he was a bit harsh on Nigel, to be honest.
Yeah.
AFC always says, I've seen Arsenal win 5 league titles, 9 FA Cups, 2 League Cups, 1 Cup, Winners' Cup. This football club is not the club we started supporting. Yeah, 100%. 100%, man. 100%. You know, all these fucking fans to get on the same level that you are. That's the problem. It's the same as we need all people to get behind stopping this shit going off in the UK. You know? It's exactly the same. AK4 people will be back in 115 seconds. That's fucking brilliant. That is absolutely fucking brilliant. 115 charges, 115 seconds. That is absolutely awesome. Honestly, that is quality. He'll be back in a bit when he pays his fucking electric bill, I would imagine. But,
no,
yeah.
it still baffles me though, like how the quality just dropped off though, because we have more information than we ever before, B, the technology is so much better than ever before. There's better knowledge than ever before. There's better coaching than ever before. Everything's better than ever before. Recovery's better than ever before. Everything should be better than ever before. So the boots should be better than ever before. So like everything should be better, like so much easier.
Yeah, you would think it would.
You would think the game would be better than it. Yeah. So all of a sudden, so what gives? And it's like all of a sudden, like, so the quality that we're seeing on the pitch is just not the same.
100%. Yeah, totally agree with you. AFC always says Brian Clough can sit at the same table with Alex Ferguson, Pep, Klopp, Arthur. Wouldn't even get a sniff. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look, I've read things online where Arsenal fans have said that Arteta is on the same scale as Clough. You know what? I love to fucking stand face to face with those people when they say that. Because I would knock them out. Big store. No messing. Get 4KP in it. That's how I remember you, bro. That's how I remember you.
Yeah, and now I'm gonna properly introduce myself. Big up, gents, in the chat. Big up, lads. And let's get this pub episode on the road.
100%. Perhaps he says Arteta will be in the dog basket on the table with win. It will. It will. 100% it will.
Oh, Pepsi, I got something for you. Your brand. Yeah? I'm gonna sip it.
You love that fucking Coke, don't you? Well, that Pepsi, not Coke. He loves his Pepsi. He absolutely loves his Pepsi.
Cheers, Yeti.
Cheers, bro. Cheers, mate. Absolutely, cheers, bro. Absolutely. Let's get this one gone. When the dog will have puppies and the puppies will have puppies before Arsenal win another league title. It's crazy, isn't it? I think we will win we will win a league title before you guys do. What do you think of that, Borgav?
I hope not. The wait's way too long.
Imagine if we get another star before you guys do. You've never won fuck all in Europe, have you?
No. Well, we got except for that Cup Winners' Cup, but I would love a Champions. I would love a Champions League though. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but I do want that Champions League because that the Champions League is what I'm chasing, but it's hard. The Champions League is hard though.
I love the way Paul KP just keeps changing the fucking picture to say that you ain't won shit.
No, we haven't. We would. Would you?
Go on, give it back.
What? You haven't won it. You haven't won it in like what? Like, how many years is that? 40 years now.
Does that really matter?
40 years.
Yeah, won it at all.
I know. 2 stars.
Yeah, won it at all, so you can't get that argument.
40 years still, but
Hmm.
it still went.
Oh,
It still went up and down.
Bagger,
In another 40 years, you might win it, but then
Bagger.
I'll be dead. So doesn't
Bagger.
matter.
have you got any Liverpool fans in your area?
We have everybody. But
Oh yeah, this is for them.
He's got a massive thing against Liverpool fans.
Slamming about a quad and all that nonsense. Hold that.
The only Liverpool fan that comes into the chat every now and then is Danny. And he's not here. So,
He must be
yeah,
hiding.
there's no
Trent
point
is-
keep going on about
Trent-
Liverpool.
Yeti, you know why he's hiding? Because Trent is going to Spain. The love of his life has gone to Spain. He left Scouserland.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, I mean, your thing should be against Manchester United, not Liverpool. Surely.
Oh yeah, wait. I got something for them.
AFC always says, I want the Champions League more than a league title, only because we have never won the Champions League. They ain't won shit in Europe.
It would complete like the trophy cabinet, and it would actually like.
Do you know what though? If you actually won it, you would only have 1 star. So I'm still gonna be having bragging rights.
Yeah, but we have like the invincible trophy. So after that, like I mean, we have.
No, I mean you have 2 damn plates.
We have the indisputable like trophy cabinet.
Yeah, we have 2 damn plates, so I suppose that
at that point, all we need is like to get like the greatest amount of.
You know what you need to do, right? Is because we've got 2 stars above our badge. What you need to do is put above your badge 2 dinner plates.
Oh,
It won't make no difference, but you need to do it.
Mate, this is going to be Ruben Amorim, the next victim to fall under Scruffy Jim Ratcliffe.
I think they're going to give him like a 2-year. I think he's going to be there for a while, though. I mean, the way they're talking about Ruben Amorim, like he's going to be there for a while.
I love 4K AP because he's just got so much vitriol for like Liverpool and Manchester United. I love it. I love it.
Why always me?
I kind of wish he was like a Forest fan and giving it to the Derby fans because we hate them bastards. And Scout Belfast says it's a good job we played our games against Liverpool, or Trent might have ended up in the Trent. Yeah.
Hey, you know, AFC always has a good point right there, by the way.
What pisses me off, we have won the FA Cup 14 times, and this fraud Tata keeps on playing this cup competition where he actually won it in lockdown. Yeah, 100%. 100%. The old Belfast is like, and look at that fucker. And it's a special card too, I say, all back to back. And AFC always says, yeah, you may have 2 stars above your badge, but how many league titles have you won? We've only won one. I think we won one with Coffee. But
And this is to them
mate,
rags.
watch this fucking space because we'll have more league titles. Watch this fucking space.
Wait, so you're sporting director. It's not Edu, right? It's not Edu now, right?
No, basically, everybody gets this twisted, right? Edu has been taken on by our owner, but he's basically looking to take over a Brazilian team, which Edu knows the Brazilian teams. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's not like our full-on person that's with Forest. He's more to do with what he's going on with his, his plan. He wants to take over a Brazilian team. I think it's going to be the team that Murilo came from. So,
okay, gotcha.
I'm all good for that, Mo, because Murilo is awesome.
Yeah.
Would you take Murilo?
I would take Murilo in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Exactly. Quality.
Yeah, and Yeti, this is for them rags. Yeah, Balotelli owns your stadium. He owns your leaky stadium, and he will still own it. Hold that, your rags. Chatting to me, yeah, while chatting to me while you're stuck in 13th place. Hold that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, at the end of the day, right, we brought so many good Brazilians into the Premier League, you know. So, you know what? You're all going to fall. Just a matter of time. You're all going to fall. All that. Anybody gonna say anything or not?
Oh yeah. Wait. I got more. I've got more.
I thought you would. I thought somebody would have something.
I have more in the bag. Wait, I'm uploading it.
You all
I'll tell you what's awesome, right, with this season. I think this season I've shown these proper, like, top 4 thinking teams. The team that Forest, Bournemouth, all these teams can actually come up and actually challenge you, you know? And I think that's a massive thing. It's massive for the league. It's massive for football.
Yeah.
That shows that you don't own the fucking situation.
And Yeti.
Yeah.
This was when United were at their peak.
Yeah.
Strong.
Yeah.
This was when United had the most expensive team, and we were still weak. But look at the scoreline.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
This was Nigel de Jong.
I said to you last night that I was getting on with loads of like Manchester City fans, and then all of a sudden, as soon as they like got onto this like big thing with their owners and all that kind of stuff, they just turned into wankers, which I didn't get. I didn't get that. I didn't get that.
With
And
Man City fans.
and Yeti, yeah, and Yeti. This is another of their this is their proposed plan. A 2 billion quid circus tent.
Circus tent.
I get it. 100%. I get it.
And
Yeah.
and Yeti, before you gents land, they first of all had 99 problems, but they don't want to solve all of them because they're worried because they're focused on our club. Yeah, they got 99 problems. First of all, where's the dinner lady? Yeah, where's the dinner lady? Have you hired one yet? Have you hired one
That's
yet?
99 problems and a bitch ain't one, isn't it? Really?
And yeah, and second, they are in serious debt. They are in serious debt, and now they're proposing a 2 billion quid stadium. Yeah,
Yeah.
no. I mean, forget stadium. It's a 2 billion quid circus tent full of clowns.
Clowns.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
100%. 100%.
And third, yeah, the toilets are shit. They're leaking piss. Yeah, and fourth, the roof is leaking, and and I think during the rainy season we might see the Old Trafford waterfall coming in soon again. And fourth, they have fired almost half their staff and cut their wages just to save money.
I love your hate for Manchester United because that's the way it always was.
I am a number one hater, even though we live in the same city, but we hate each other.
Yeah. I love it because that's the way it always was. It's always tribal, you know, and we are foes and all that kind of stuff. Me with Derby, you know, Arsenal with who do you hate? I think it's Spurs, isn't it?
Spurs.
Have you ever won a treble? Have you won a treble? No, you didn't.
Mate, I tell you what, like I've had you on the channel twice, and mate, you're really growing on me. AFC always is everywhere. It says the Cronkies and FSG are the same difference. Is when Liverpool don't spend, but when they do, they buy quality. Yeah. But they've got the same
Yeti,
players.
And Yeti, look at my profile pic. It says, "Did you know 1 out of every 10 Man United fans talks just as much as the others?" This is a fun fact.
I've never met somebody that has so much like vitriol against their fucking rivals. This guy is just like he's 100% like hate.
And this is my gaffer, yeah. This is my gaffer. He's put them in a countless times. He's and look at him smoking on that nice cigar.
I love it. It's fucking awesome. Absolutely awesome. AFC always says the first fixture I look out for is when we play Man United, not Tottenham. Yeah. 100%. Yeah, 100%. The Cronkies sound like some kids show from the 70s. Yeah.
And Yeti, and this is victim number 9 on the list.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%. 100%.
This is gonna be victim number 9 on the list, and the reputation as a club is growing, and I hope it grows.
Mm.
He's getting. He looks more stressed day by day.
Mm.
Baga, I'll tell you this. He is gonna lose his hairline so much that he's gonna look like the Moncler Ten Hag.
I mean, like, yeah, at the same point, I mean, I know what you're saying, but what about Arteta?
Arteta can take a piss.
He's not. He's not
doing.
He's not losing his job. I know that for a
Rafaela
fact.
Pulis, Baga, this is your deluded Arsenal fan base, yeah? Have you ever won a treble? Have you ever won a treble? No, you didn't.
Oh man, it is. It is. Yeah, I can't argue with that. It is what it is.
It's true.
Fucking hilarious. Right, anyway, guys, I'm gonna have to call this one. So, thank you for being on. So, if you want to pick up your channels, Borgav, you got a channel?
Nah, I don't got a channel.
Oh,
Me
fuck
neither.
you then. And AK4P's not got a channel, so fuck you then. And
congrats on 500, by the way.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Oh, congrats on 500, Yeti. Keep grinding.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man. And yeah, it's been awesome. It's been absolutely awesome. And I like having different guys on here.
I think I remember.
AK4P.
I think I remember when you were.
Yeah, and remember, Yeti, on your next call-in show, I will come up with more receipts and more screenshots.
I know you will. I know you will.
I will come up with more. Trust me. I will come up with more because because they need to be cooked on a daily for chatting shit
absolutely.
They need to be cooked on a daily for chatting shit to me. No one chats shit to me or my club. Yeah, hold that.
I think I remember when this channel was at.
100%.
I think I remember when this channel was at like 36 subscribers, man. Like it's been like a long time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
like
this is the last of their tears. This is the last of their tears, and I'm fucking enjoying it.
Cheers, my bro. As always.
Cheers.
And yeah, keep it real, keep it yay, and also keep it real, keep it 4P, and also keep it real, keep it Borgav, and keep it real, keep it Jez. All of them been on this channel earlier on. So yeah, big up to every single one of them. Absolute legends, these guys. They need to have their own channels, to be honest, because they talk it real and they speak it real, and that's what we need in this football world. So yeah, big up everyone for who's been here, big up for the support, big up for the 520 fucking whatever it is. And yeah, big up. Like, subscribe, fucking wherever, what the fuck ever, what you say. And yeah, big up, guys. And tatty fucking bye, guys. Tatty fucking bye.